Hey everybody, it's Abby Thrifty Green. Please, please, please subscribe and like my YouTube channel and turn on the notifications. Thrifty Green 2020. Go to YouTube, rate Thrifty Green 2020. Go down, click subscribe. I can go live and make everything so much easier as soon as I get 100 subscribers. So please, please, please. All right, real quick, I promised y'all a video about the last debate, but then things got a little kooky. So a few more videos will be coming out, but here's the one thing I really wanted to say about the debate. I know someone was a little kooky in it and someone was not. I thought Biden really did a good job. And obviously news later in the week has kind of taken over things. But there are many things I'm going to talk about in future videos about things I adore about Biden and Kamala's plans and their ideas. But there was one in particular, and it has to do with climate change in the rainforest, that he brought up during the debate, and it's a difficult thing to explain, especially in that setting, especially with someone screaming at you. But the gist of it is, so there are countries, for example, Brazil, that are just having all of the rainforest cut down, you know, for the lumber industry. And that's how they're going to make money. That's one of the ways that they, you know, get income as a nation. So when sort of other countries, especially those a little more powerful in the world, say, don't destroy the rainforest, they say, well, great. You destroyed all your forests and made a bunch of money, and now you're telling us we can't do it, right? Like, they don't want to. They appreciate the rainforest, but it's a way to make money. So, and I will link to this as soon as I can find the article below. There's this woman who started this program where they receive funds from the government to not destroy the rainforest. So instead, funds can be there for preservation, but also just here's income, because ultimately, we all understand from a climate change perspective that if we destroy the rainforest, we're all in trouble, the whole planet. Doesn't matter how much money you have or don't. So we need to preserve those things, but we also need people taken care of and able to pay their bills and have food on the table and have jobs and whatnot. So this is a really interesting program. I only know of it happening in Brazil, or at least the rumblings of it and things starting. And I think it's a really cool concept and sounds totally backwards, like you're getting paid for doing nothing, but it's not. It's really that you're getting compensated for not causing the world that much more damage, which would cost us more money and more time and more energy, and would, you know, hurt our lungs and make plants not grow and block out the sun. So anyway, that is my very simplified way of explaining it, but I think it's a really cool program, and I haven't heard any other candidates talk about it, and Biden brought it up, and it's a cool thing. All right, second thing, tonight, VP debate. My money's on Mike Pence crying. Here's what I think is important. I think Kamala is just really going to lay out what she thinks, what needs to happen. I just don't see Pence interrupting the way that the Tangerine Rat did in the first presidential debate. It's just not Pence's thing. He is really boring, very conservative in creepy ways, and extremely sexist and anti-choice. So really at this point, the only thing that the VP and president are holding on to is the religious, very religious, staunchly religious, and all that those voters seem to care about is repealing Roe and removing reproductive justice from women. So anyway, I bet he's going to talk to that, which has nothing to do with nothing. I mean, it's extremely important, but like, we settled it 40 years ago. Like, I'm worried about what you can do, but I don't want to talk about it. And I think Kamala is going to put him in his place. She's just a wonderful speaker. She just gets it. She's got chutzpah. There's a wonderful new podcast out that's called Next in Line. It's done by MSNBC, and it's just sort of about how Kamala got to where she was. Fascinating stories. And she's just a fun, exuberant, happy, positive person. So I think it's Gonna be fun to watch. I hope y'all enjoy it. Again, please like, subscribe, all of that. Thrifty Green 2020. Thank you. Happy debate night.